A very good morning to you all. I'm by the name of Emmanuel Ward Umeo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this tutorial, I'll be taking you through a Microsoft Excel and how we can open a Microsoft Excel and the descriptions of the terms in the Microsoft Excel. Then basically the usage of this application. Now, to start with, I'll take you through the procedures or the steps that one can take when opening up this application. Now, when you come to your desktop, you come and you right click just in an open. You right click, then you come to new, and here it's XLS worksheet. Then when it brings like that, you can give it. Let's first name it. Now we shall name it when we are saving, and this is how it looks like. This is a layout of a Microsoft Excel, and this one I'll be taking you through the I'll be taking you through the descriptions of the Microsoft Excel terms, and as you can see, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm Emmanuel Ward Umeo, and in the tutorial I'll be taking you through the meaning of the terms, their relevance, applications, and the uses. And these are the outline of the terms. The first one, it's workbook. Then the second one, worksheet. Then a cell reference, a formula, a function, a formula bar, and then a name sheet. So to begin with, the first term here, it's a worksheet. Actually, this is a Microsoft Excel. The other name is a workbook. It's a digital workbook that provides the space or the space that you can keep your documents, or you can keep your data. It helps you to organize your data, to manage your data, especially in the office work or in the teaching profession, that you have a data to organize. It helps you to organize it. Now this one, when you open a Microsoft Excel, it brings you to a blank page. Now this page here you're seeing, it's called a worksheet. A worksheet is it's the first page. It's a page in a Microsoft Excel that when once open gives you, like this one here, it's a worksheet. And in a Microsoft Excel there are so many worksheets. It's kind of related to a work. It's related to a book. Now a book, there's very many pages. Also a worksheet, also Excel, there's very many sheets. There's very many sheets. Now as you come down here, you see it's sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and if you tap on this, keeps on bringing you a new sheet. And it has a very large storage that helps you to store many data as possible. Now this one, a blank page. This one is called a worksheet. It's a worksheet, right? Yeah. And our second term here, it's a cell. Now a cell is a single box. It's a single box made by the made by the intersections of a row and then a column. Now what do I mean by that? This one, if you the highlighted one, it's a row, and then the horizontal, it's a row, then that one, the vertical, it's called a column. Now the intersections between the row and then between a column and then a row, if you see this one here, it's a single box. Now that's what we call a cell. In a Microsoft Excel, it's a single box. Now our terminology here is cell reference. Now a cell reference, it's the way of identifying a single cell. It's a way of identifying a single cell or a group of cells or ranges of cells. Now cell reference, it's the name given to a particular cell. Like this one here, it's our first box. This one, you start with the column. You start by giving the column, then followed by the row, which means a cell reference of this is A1, because it's in a row of A, and then it's in a column of A, and then in a row of 1. Also this one, this particular single cell, it's in a column E, then a row of 6, which we give it a cell reference of E6. So that's called a cell reference, giving a particular cell its name or the identity. Then the next is a formula. A formula is a user-defined expression for performing a mathematical calculations. Also in a Microsoft Excel, it provides you with there are so many formulas that you can use them while performing your mathematical calculations. And in our next video, I'll come with those formulas and how to use them and how they are applicable in our daily life. So that's called a formula. It's a user-defined expression for performing a mathematical calculations. Now, put for instance, for example, if you want to add, you start with an equal sign. Then now this one I'll base more of it in our next slide, in our next video. But this one in a simple way. So let's just for example, A1 plus AB plus 1 plus let me say B plus B2. It's a formula. It's a formula in a Microsoft Excel. And the next thing is a function. A function, it's a system-defined formula used to perform a specific task. Now, a function, it's different from a formula. A function, let me put, for example, if you want to add in a Microsoft Excel, you type sum, it's a function. All these ones, they are functions. All these, they are functions. It's what we call a function in a Microsoft Excel. Then our next is a formula bar. Now a formula bar, it's a horizontal bar. It's an horizontal bar above a worksheet, or an horizontal bar. This one, it's what we call this one an horizontal bar. All this one, it's called a formula bar. A formula bar, it helps you indicating the content in an active cell. Put for instance, a cell being active, it means that you've highlighted that cell, or you've picked or chosen that cell. Let's put for instance, I write this one here, it's an active cell because I'm working on that particular cell, and now it has made it active. Now a formula bar would help you indicating the content which is in the active cell. For example, this one here I've typed 35, and also here it has shown 35, which means this one it's indicating the content which is in the active cell. So this is what we call a formula bar. Now the last term that we are going to look at today is a name box. Now a name box is some small box in the left. It's a small box left of the formula bar. Small box the left of the formula bar. So which is this one here, it's what we call a formula. It's what we call a name box. It helps you to give a name to a particular cell that you're working on. For example, if I tap on this, it will show the name that it is C5. It's a C5. It helps you to show that the active cell which is C5, and it's in the column C, and then in the row of 5, giving it a name of C5. So basically those are the terms that we shall look on today, and in our next video I'll be coming in with the relevance of the Microsoft Excel, and how it is applicable in our daily life. For example, in a teaching profession, if a teacher or a tutor wants to make a report card, and I'll be coming with those videos. So don't forget to subscribe for the follow-up videos, and then also like on my YouTube video, and then comment, so that in our next video I base according to your comments. And thank you for watching this video, and have a blessed day.